Hello, everyone. This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. This will be a collective reading for the sign of Virgo. Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising would be the stronger energies, as well as your moon, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. So I'm going to start this reading with a Keepers of the Light oracle card and just see who's guiding the reading for us today. So, Spirit, who is guiding this reading for Virgo today? One card, please. Okay, let's see. I'm also a Virgo, so nice to be with my peeps. I'm a Virgo Sun, Mercury, Mars, and Midheaven. One card, please, Spirit. Oh wow, we got a big, an important one here. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. I will read the book on this just to give us a little more information. Let's see. Okay. A man who needs no introduction. Through both the Gospels and the Gnostic Gospels, we have come to know Jesus as a great teacher, loving guide, and generous soul who accepts us all. Although he is the focal point of Christianity, he will respond to anyone who reaches out to him. He helps us overcome sacrificial love when we have to leave behind something in order to get the love we want. He is also the light keeper we can call on for support with forgiveness. He reminds us that our connection to love is the most important connection we will ever create. His twin flame is Mary Magdalene. Beautiful. Very happy to have Jesus here. It's a very interesting thing for me with Jesus because in the beginning of my spiritual journey, I was like running away from Christianity, and I don't have a particular religion, but I found a whole new relationship and appreciation and love for Jesus in that search in my life. So very big. I'm a big Jesus fan. I'm going to take two cards from the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle, and these will be the guiding energies of the reading. This is the Major Arcana and Zodiac cards. Okay, two cards, please, Spirit. Okay. So we have the World and Strength. So this here is either the ending of a cycle in our life that has been part of our life purpose. It's a journey we've had to go on to have access to our higher self. With that, there's always a new beginning, right? And we start a new journey. So that could be different for everyone because this is a collective reading and we're all at different points in our life. But for the collective, we're either ending a huge cycle or starting a new, very important cycle that has to do with who we are meant to be in our experience on Earth. Then we have the Strength card. A big aspect of this journey may have to do with working with aspects of our primal self and learning how to work with and become more attuned to our higher self. Okay, so our primal self would be shown by the lion here, right? And that could be our fight or flight patterns. That could be certain conditioned responses we have that don't necessarily allow us to access our the highest version of ourselves. Okay. So we could be very defensive or we could be argumentative. And in order for us to grow into our higher vibration, our higher self, we want to start focusing on um, um, noticing when we're in that pattern of relying on behaviors that are primal, that we just do, and we don't really know why we're doing them, and taking notice so we can become the highest version of ourselves. Okay, this is also a Leo card. Okay, here I'm going to grab 3 cards from the Star Maiden Tarot. 3 cards of guidance, please, Spirit. Okay. We have the 6 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. And now I'm going to grab 3 cards from the Light Seers Tarot. Three cards of guidance, please, Spirit. Okay. We have the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. I'm going to grab 3 more cards here from the traditional Rider-Waite, and then we'll get into the reading. I will have 3 cards of advice from Spirit after we get through these cards here. Spirit, 3 cards of guidance, please. Okay. Wow. Okay, beautiful. So we have the 4 of Wands, we have the Empress, and the 9 of Cups. So we're starting with the 6 of Cups. And this is an exchange of the most genuine exchange of love. Okay, this is just that pure love given from one person to the other that has zero malice, zero negative intention. This can also have to do with our inner child as well. And it can have to do with some past relationships where perhaps that love was genuine, but the person you are in that love exchange with wasn't necessarily ready, or you were not ready for this type of connection at that time. Okay. So this person could be coming back, or you may be thinking about this person and wanting to contact them, if that be the case for you. However, either way, this is a very beautiful form of very true, genuine, innocent love with no agenda. We have an Emperor here. Okay. So this could be the person that you have this affection for. Okay. And the way that I'm seeing it with the cards here, this 6 of Cups would be that very genuine feeling of love towards somebody else, because everything here would support that. So you may be the Emperor, or you may be looking at an Emperor. This would just be the masculine energy. But there is somebody here that you see, or somebody sees you as this pure example of masculinity. The Emperor embodies within him all of the aspects of the 4 kings. So this emperor has mastered his ability to communicate, his emotional maturity, his ability to take action and be in charge, as well as his ability to understand and prepare in the material world. Okay. This is somebody that is just really in charge of their life, and people respect them. Okay. People really look at this person like they have their life in complete order. The reason why I'm saying this is probably a relationship situation between the Six of Cups and this Four of Wands. You or this person, okay, whichever one of you is the Emperor, is potentially looking at whatever the energy is between the two of you as something that is, first of all, mirrored, right? This is the 1111 card, okay? And um, this is a relationship in which you would like to see things start to take momentum. So there's this is a 4, so it's not a 10, it's not the end, but at this point right now there's a desire to start the energy building in this relationship so that it develops into something that is worth celebrating. So whether it is that you want to move in together or start talking about the future, or just start dating and reach out, it's absolutely something that both of you have this mirrored energy about, and absolutely has the ability to grow into something that is just universally meant to be. Like, it's in your karma to be together. It's a perfect match. And here we have this King of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. So again, we have the Emperor here, the Empress here, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to say at this point, with some things that I see, I don't know that you guys are actually speaking to each other right now or in contact. I see that happening over here. Right now, whether you've been taking a time out to work on yourselves, I feel like there's going to be a coming back together for the majority of people. Okay. So I feel like the masculine energy here has been working on getting themselves stable, King of Pentacles, building their future, and in a very grounded, this is Kings work with the solar plexus, that's their self identity, and the King of Pentacles works with the root chakra. So, really focusing on developing themselves and grounding themselves in their material world, stabilizing their job, stabilizing perhaps buying a piece of property, and getting themselves set up for the long term in their future, so that when they are ready, they've already done all of that work to provide a safe and secure life for you and themselves. Whether, or if you feel like you're this King of Pentacles, that you can provide something safe and secure and stable and long lasting for somebody else. Okay. In the process, there's absolutely this Ace of Swords, this gift of absolute clarity. Okay. Very clear vision about what the future holds. And I think that this is also that eureka moment of having clarity about this relationship. Okay. And it's not coming. Of course, we all love an Ace of Wands, or we love an Ace of Cups. Okay. But this is coming from a very logical viewpoint of, okay, now I see it. This is the right person for me. Whatever may have happened where there was a break and now we're having this come back together, it becomes very clear that it was necessary possibly to take a break and work on yourselves, but now it's time to move forward because This Emperor and this King of Pentacles is now seeing the Empress, okay, their counterpart, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like both of you have just really, whatever moved you apart, you have both done so much work on yourselves. It's amazing. And we have the World there. So it's like there was an end of a cycle between the two of you, but you used it wisely and you had a lot of growth with that Strength card. And now it's like when you come back together, the energy is unbelievable. Like you're basically an unstoppable power couple. So now they're seeing you as this counterpart, or you're seeing them as this perfect counterpart. Okay. Perfect match. The Empress is so creative and always giving birth to new ideas. She's grounded in the earth, but very connected to the ether and just able to live in a world of abundance that's balanced. She doesn't identify herself with her articles of clothing or, things that are just falsely representing her. She knows who she is and she stands in her truth. And she also embodies all the aspects of the queens. She's a beautiful nurturer and able to communicate very clearly, emotional maturity. Um, she knows her path. She knows what's important to her in the material world. And she also knows how to take action in all of the things that the other queens do. She's able to do all of that. And obviously, perfectly balanced energy to the Emperor, as our Four of Wands is saying. This is a perfect balance. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, perfect balance. This is, I mean, amazing energy. I'm a Virgo. I hope this is happening to me. So it looks like whoever the feminine energy is in this relationship has also been doing her work to build her future. And she's working from the heart space and in a grounded way with that root chakra. Okay. This is somebody that's really able to heal people and help people on their path and work towards their future with a grounded attitude, but keep their heart space open. Absolutely beautiful energy here. And it looks like with this Knight of Cups, somebody's coming forward. Somebody's going to make the move. Somebody's taking action. Knights take action. This is the sacral chakra and the heart chakra. Somebody is coming forward. Like this is going to happen. Um, and then we have the Nine of Cups. I mean, wish fulfillment, high vibrational energy that just attracts all this happiness. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. I wasn't expecting a love reading, but here we have one. It's undeniable that there's some type of relationship here that's coming to fruition. And if you do not know this person, you are both separately working on yourselves and you don't know that you're going to meet yet, because this is also a soulmate card. Okay. So even if you haven't met or you don't have anybody in mind, you may know each other from a past lifetime and you're reconnecting finally here in this experience in this lifetime. So very likely that's a potential, or very likely a potential here. Somebody's taking action from the heart space. So whether you just kind of bump into each other, you meet through a friend, or again, you reconnect, it's happening. Somebody's moving forward with their cup of love. And this is just going to bring so much happiness. And like I said before, because the energy between the two of you is so mirrored, if you take two people that are this grounded, right, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Empress and the Emperor, I mean, if you're that grounded in everything that you're doing, you are just going to be able to just fill each other's cups and create a lot of happiness together. Let's get the advice from Spirit. Very interesting. And with Master Jesus here, I would say this, it's very divinely guided. Okay. This is no mistake. This is meant to be 100%. Okay. Spirit, may we please have 3 cards of guidance? I'm not even joking. This is so crazy. Okay, first of all, we have the 5 of Pentacles here, and I'm going to tell you what. This is the end of feeling like relationships are leaving you feeling abandoned. All of those things that create the energy of this primal self that we want to work on, kind of the impulse to go into those types of energies to keep us protected because we've been in relationships that leave us in a 5 of Pentacles energy. That's coming to an end. That is totally, it's over. That this is part of the cycle that's ending here. Okay. And how do I know that? Because you're not going to believe what came out. We have the world and the strength again. Okay. No more having to feel like this in your relationships and struggling when you really probably, and I know this feeling, which is why I can say this, when you really want to be working in the highest version of yourself, but the people you've been dealing with just make you feel so afraid through their actions and their inabilities to act in a way that makes you feel safe, right? That's coming to an end. This person is Emperor and King of Pentacles. That is such grounded energy. And also helps us feel safe because the Emperor takes control of things and we're not left, picking up the pieces all the time and trying to figure out a way to make everything work. Okay. This is an absolutely beautiful new cycle that's totally divinely guided there. Okay. You're you're not going to even have to work maybe in the beginning just due to trusting all of this. But again, it looks like you've been doing the work too, whether you're the Emperor and the King of Pentacles or the Empress or the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they're the one that's afraid, and that's something you have to help them overcome. Whatever this fear is here, it's completely the end of that. And I mean, I can't say anything more about this situation. Yay. I love it. Okay. I am going to grab 1 card from the Divine Illumination numerology deck here. 1 card, please, Spirit. 404, tenacity. Your unwavering commitment and diligence have nurtured a strong foundation for your journey ahead. Do not let fear cloud your vision. Your persistence and consistency in aligning with your higher purpose will bring forth a bountiful harvest. Nothing is impossible with your indomitable will. Amazing. And like I said, both people have been working on themselves in the same exact way. So it's good for you. Congratulations on working with yourself to improve yourself. Okay. I'm going to grab 1 card from the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. Spirit, 1 card of guidance, please. Okay. 1 card, please, Spirit. Oh, there we go. Clearing karma, Kundalini activation. And I'm going to say clearing karma has a lot to do with that world card and doing the work, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, it just takes me a second to find the page in these books because the cards aren't numbered. Okay. Okay, sorry. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Your primal power has been laying dormant at the base of your spine. This hidden potential is waking up so it can help you expand your creative expression. A Kundalini awakening typically occurs upon initial physical contact with your twin flame, but can be achieved through spiritual practices such as regular meditation. This energetic upgrade will activate the meridians housed within your body, which may generate energetic surges that can be felt throughout your body. These can cause involuntary movements as these channels open up and release restricted energy. Conscious movement practices such as yoga can also improve your energetic flow, releasing blocks that have prevented the connection to your soul's purpose. The objective of this energy work is to help release your karmic past so you don't fight or fear this course of action. It is designed to help you elevate your inner vibration and align with your higher wisdom, which is exactly the strength card. Your higher soul is ready for this level of inner healing. This accelerates your ability to tap into your higher consciousness and integrate celestial energy and manifest your spiritual gifts. Okay, so with this here, especially if you haven't, nobody's reached forward, you haven't started interacting with this person yet, or again, if you know them, have nobody's reached out, I would say just work on that Kundalini energy. If you can, um, for me, I do meditation and work with crystals, but there's even some yoga poses that you can do that help with Kundalini energy. You also can take a moment. Our friend here, Ganesh, is the keeper of the root chakra and our Kundalini energy. If you just even have a picture of Ganesh and pray to Ganesh and ask Ganesh to help you with any blockages that are keeping that Kundalini energy from flowing within you, burn him some incense or put a flower down for him. Ganesh does appreciate an offering, but I think that it will help you balance any of the you know energy of fear and not trusting the process, right, due to the past, and that will really help you move forward in this without getting stuck in that primal energy. And that's probably a lot of the reason that this strength card is here, is that there might be something within you that makes you fearful of, or not trust the process of starting something that looks like it's this big, because this looks like a big, impactful relationship. So, with that said, Virgo, good luck. If you did like this reading, I ask you to like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that. If you'd ever like a personal reading, my email is in the description. Thank you so much and best of luck to you. Bye bye.